The Last Light in Elmsfield. In a quiet village called Elmsfield, there once lived an old man named Thomas. He had spent most of his life as the town's clockmaker, keeping time for a place where time seemed to move slower than anywhere else. Everyone knew Thomas. His shop was small, filled with ticking clocks, and it always smelled like cedarwood and oil. Years ago, Thomas had a wife, Margaret. She was the love of his life, the kind of person whose laughter could soften even the hardest days. They had planned to grow older together, to spend their final years watching the trees outside their window change with the seasons. But illness came too soon, and Margaret passed away in the spring of their 40th year together. Since then, Thomas had kept to himself. He still owned the town's clock every Sunday. He still opened his shop every morning, but there was a quiet hollowness in his eyes. He never spoke much anymore. Villagers left him alone, though they cared. One winter evening a terrible storm knocked out power across Elmsfield. The town was swallowed in darkness, but at the center of it all there was one faint light, Thomas' shop window, glowing from the flame of a single oil lamp. The townspeople gathered near it, drawn by habit, comfort, and something older than memory. He let them in. They sat silently among the clocks, warmed by the light and the quiet companionship. No one spoke. They simply listened to the tick in the storm and to something deeper still. That night Thomas didn't wake up. He passed away in the early hours, in his chair, beside the lamp and surrounded by the people who had once watched him grow old in silence. The clocks in his shop had stopped, but in the center of Elmsfield, the old town clock kept ticking, faithfully marking the time that Thomas had given, one beat at a time.